Hey guys, welcome back to a new video in the channel. Today we are doing our ranked attacks for this week. Last week went really well. Let's hope we do as good as we did last week. And this week, this is what our defense looks like right now. Some, 1 star and a lot of 3 stars. I thought the base would defend a little better, but it's okay. And we are rank 98 right now. Let's hope we can do a big jump to the top ranks. Before we start the ranked attacks, let me go ahead and upgrade my rocket spear to level 18. That way we are going to get another projectile and a few more stats increase. So let's do it. And once we have the ores, let's just upgrade it a little more. Okay, yeah. So now it's it's maxed for right now because I don't have any more ores. And yep, that's it. And let's get to our first base, and already a very difficult one. So let me see which what am I fireballing and etc. So I think we're going to go this side, probably, maybe, yes. So let me go ahead and do a warden charge right here. Yes, okay, air defense is off, limits, so that's good. We're going to get rid of the revenge tower. That's the most, the major goal here. Right, it's the rage needed. No, maybe not. Maybe not yet. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me just, see if we are going to fireball already, maybe. Do we need to recall? Maybe. Yes, maybe. So, okay, so let's do our warden charge right here. And possibly here. And I think we're good. I think we are good. So let's just start our push right here. Headhunter, another Yeti here. Just a loon because why not, everything fine in here. Let's just maybe use a and let's use a headhunter here and maybe a rage here. I don't have any poison, so that's incredible. And why is the king not, doing anything? Why is the queen not getting the minion prints? Oh my god, yeah, our king is gone. Yeah, perfect. So let's just use our giant arrow for now. Yes, and this is not looking too good, I think we're starting off with a 2-star. It's not good, but it's not bad, but it's not good either. So, well, starting off with a 2-star, yep. Let me just see if our queen can get a little more value in here. Maybe. Okay, so starting off terribly. I thought the warden would get a better value, but I guess we have. And the minion prince, the queen just didn't kill him, so he just killed the king. And you know, really unfortunate outcome. I think this was unfair. You know, the attack wasn't that bad, but you know, let's just continue and hope the next one is better. Let's go to the next attack, and now with the poison in our hands, let's go ahead and fireball what? Maybe, you know, this fire spitter here, and then we create a great funnel. I think it's a good idea, yes. So let's just start with the warden here. And let's do 3 furnaces, you know, because I think it's a really high damage area. Let's go and let's see what... Oh, okay, so the ricochet cannon just no rip does a part. Maybe we have to rage. Okay, maybe. Yes, maybe. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so I think we are going to go ahead and... Okay, wait, fuck. Okay, so everything is good. So now we are just okay. So just doing a voiceover for now. As you can see, I missed the fireball because I pressed the button to the ability before the. I don't remember which was the building, but before it was invisible, so the fireball went to where I did invis, you know, milliseconds later. So yeah, it has happened to me before, but it didn't happen recently, so you know, kind of bummed about it, but that's okay. We should be fine. So now we are focusing on the main push, but you know, just checking on the warden, you know, seeing if he's going to die or not. If he's not supposed to die, and you know, at this point everything seems, you know, seems good. It looks good. Everything looks good. And now the king ability to clear everything, and you know, you can already see that it's a restore, and easier than before. And you know, just yeah, that fireball really not beginner, but it's a mistake I was aware of, and I still did it. But well, it happens. It's okay. It's okay. And in our first 3-star, let's hope it continues that way. Onto the next attack, and now let me see. So if we fireball the scatter shot, we get, you know, a good value out of it. Oh, but if we fireball here, we might get the monolith, so that's nice, right? Let's try and go ahead and do that. Let me see where we might push. I think we're going to send a main push here. Oh no, the clan castle. But okay. So nice. Looking good. Okay. I think we might need something in here. You know, maybe. No, maybe not. Okay, yes, maybe because there is a queen there. Okay, yes. Okay, and after this, I'm just fireballing this. And I'm just recalling the warden and then sending him right here. and then furnaces, test loon, and now we are short on time, so let's just do everything in here. Let's go ahead and send something here. Let's just pop, all the abilities and stuff, and I think we're looking good. So poison here, and maybe, is it needed? Maybe these here. King ability, maybe. Where is the warden? No, maybe these here. Okay, so let's do this now to kill the this, and I think it's a 3-star. Not that short on time as I thought, but not not that comfortable either. But overall, a nice attack. I think the fireball took too much, but it worked out well, and it's nice attack, And for the next attacks, I'm going to be doing voiceovers mostly because we were interrupted while attacked. So yeah, while attacking. So yeah. In this base, I see 2 compartments with very good fireball value, and I tried to do something that I shouldn't, because it didn't go quite as planned. But you never know. It might work. It might work, sometimes, but this time didn't work. So my idea was to initially fireball this area, but then I thought, okay, so I need a fireball and an earthquake to finish this. So why don't I just use one earthquake here and use the warden to clear this area with a rage, and then I fireball the other area? Why not, right? So why not? Because it doesn't work. Because it's poison tower here, and everything. Yeah, the warden was going to die, so I just recall him, and just going to use the fireball here after the archer tower go down, because that way I think I can get everything. If I fireball the archer tower, I don't think the inferno is going down, so that's why I waited. Let's see if that's true. So now, unless it goes to the Tesla, yeah, it didn't. So okay, perfect. So everything is clear, and I'm not sure where I'm going to deploy the warden next, but I do know that the main push is going to be here, and now giant arrow is going to Narnia, but it's okay. Main push here, Royal Champion deployed, ability for her to clear some buildings because the monolith is here, so I thought it was a very good value. And I don't even know if I recall the warden or not, because you don't want the warden to join the troops every time, because the warden, where it has like troops at least 3 tiles away from the range, like his horror, when the warden has troops 3 tiles or less away from the aura, he just follows the troops, so you see the warden just going through the middle of everything, and then the healers follow him, and then everything dies. So that's why you do the warden charges away from the push, and but it worked out well. This was an easy base as well, so for this attack it went good. Yeah, but in general you don't want to join the warden to your main push, because usually the warden just goes to the middle and dies, and the healers die then, and then you don't have anything to clear other sides of the base, and then you time fail or power fail. So yeah, that's one tip I just gave you for free. And yeah, so now I'm just deploying the warden for the warden charge. I didn't see you know, much value. And to be honest, I think I do want to go for the how's that called? Not giant cannon, you know. It's like a merged cannon, you know, a archer tower and a cannon. You know, I don't know what it is, what's called, but I think it's that. Yeah, I just want to go for it because that way, if I fireball that, you know, strange cannon, I get the clan castle as well. Now the rage to keep the warden alive. You know, in these town hall 18s or 17 defenses, and with modifiers mostly, you do want to rage from time to time because, you know, very damage going to the warden. Yeah, it's not good. So yes, right now, so I just fireball, you know, that thing, and I take down, you know, the, I don't know what's called, the craft defense or something. It's you get on Town Hall 17 and the clan castle, so that's beautiful. And then, you know, warden to a low damage area. You know, you have to be careful when he reaches the single inferno, but until then, I think we're good. We have a fire speeder there as well, but I think it's going to be fine. And now the main push on the left side, and everything looks fantastic. Totem spell to tank the damage of the inferno, and another one. And, you know, overall, it's very good pathing. The queen went around, I don't know why, but besides that, it's a very clean funnel. And now the warden is going to kill the fire speeder, and then it's practically done. You know, watch the inferno, but, you know, at this point everything is there, so you don't need to be careful anymore. And it's another beautiful 3-star. Giant arrow at the end. You're supposed to be to deploy giant arrow at first, but yeah, I just forgot, I guess. So there's that. And now we have another well upgraded Town Hall 18. So I think I'm just going to fireball the Revenge Tower, you know, the scatter shot, in order to take down the Revenge Tower, because and that fire spirit just kind of, you know, I have to deploy, you know, everything in order to not lose the healers. But I think we're fine, you know, just getting over with that and fireballing and living there. You know, I was traumatized by this point. And yes, okay. So for now, funnel is quite done, and I think I'm going to redeploy the warden, yes, on the right side. And let's start the main push from this left side, whatever you want to call it. Very careful with the funnel. By this point, my king is just, you know, it's he's not where he's needed, so that's not good. But yeah, that can't work out good. So yeah, by this point, you know, I'm just kind of panicking because the king is nowhere to be found. It's not in the middle of the base, so I cannot use the earthquake boots, you know, effectively. And, you know, the warden has too much to worry about, so I don't think he's going to do everything. I threw some loons in order to, you know, take some damage from that inferno. I still have one freeze. Or no, okay, I actually, yeah, I didn't have any freeze at all. And yeah, you know, here we have our second fail. If the king went to the middle, I think we might have 3-starred, you know. We never know, because we are not going to do this attack again. So, you know, now the Phoenix is just cleaning up. You know, yeah, it's not enjoyable to watch this, but every single percentage is it counts for the trophies. So that's why I didn't, end the battle right away. And I think we're not going to get to 90%. So I think the trophies, they go like 5% at a time. So with 89%, we get 29 trophies. With 90%, we get 31, and 95 and above, we got 32 or something. It's something like that, but let's get to the next attack. Okay, so finally an easier base. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Let's see where the fire speeders are pointing. So I think I'm going to clear, this area with the warden. And this should be really easy compared to what we have been facing. So, nice. Let me see if I can just pin a wizard. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, no headhunter needed there, but so exactly what we wanted. So maybe a rage is needed here. Yep, maybe. Yes. So let's just keep the warden here for a little bit. And let me see if I can do, something better. Okay, let's just, do this. And now, let's just hope that the warden does its job. So it should be easy, right? And let's just do everything here. Warden is safe. Okay, everything died, so let's just do some totem here. And here for the funnel, everything. Okay, so warden is dead. Why is the warden dead? That's not good. That's no good. Okay, so I think it's still a 3-star because we have the Royal Champion alive. But why was the warden dead? I didn't saw that. Why? Is there everything I need to turn invisible? No. Okay, so we actually almost failed this one, but I think it's good. Yep. Nice. Voiceovering again, and sorry by the way for the mic. Sometimes while attacking, I just put my hands on the mic because I'm recording everything with my phone. So when I want to deploy a lot of stuff very quickly, I kind of mess it up in that department. So I'm sorry for that. But let's get to the next attack. And for this base, I'm thinking about going for the middle. And with middle, I meant for the Inferno Tower on the left side, because that way we get the fire speeders that are pointing the opposite way. And we might even get the Town Hall. So, just get those double giant, the cannons with the Warden, and then fireball the Inferno. And, Earthquake takes out the fire spitters, and even one X-bow, And then with the Rage and the Warden, Guardian is down, Town Hall is down, and suddenly, this looks very not easy, but you know, it looks good. And recall the Warden, send him on the top side, and push on the bottom side. Very important to funnel correctly. And I think we do that reasonably. I think the king is going, another way, but yeah, okay. Actually, the funnel was kind of weird, but at least the king is now on the middle, and now we have the Warden leading with the queen, and everything happening at the same time. Actually, the king went, king is doing king things. No, thankfully this is a not easy. At this point, nothing is easy. So if it's anything above a Town Hall 16, a full Town Hall 16, it's not easy. Okay, but for what we are supposed to encounter, this is average, easy, average to easy. I would say the layout and the level of the buildings. So yeah. Either way, we still get we still have the credit for taking down the base, and yeah, it's crushed. Hopefully, and let's get to the next one. And one more base. This one looks very easy, but once you see a base sort of easy, you just kind of unconsciously relax, and then you do stupid things. So let's try and not do that, because we don't need to do stupid things. And yeah, so I think I'm going to fireball the monolith or something, or even deeper. I don't remember actually. This is a voiceover as well, so I don't actually like to do those, because I like to speak as I think, and I attack. And well, out of nowhere we almost lost the Warden. I didn't want to fireball there, but it happened already, and the Warden is alive, so we have to thank him for it. And let's just go ahead and enter this base. The Warden is looking fine. Tesloon, King entered the base, Queen as well, and Royal Champion now, activate ability, and everything looking good. Warden is here, not much damage, so he's good. And right now everything is in. We did a good funnel. So that's like halfway to 3-starring almost everything, even it's difficult. Even if it is difficult. So that's a good thing. And at this point it's just done. I'm just deploying the spells just to speed things up. But yeah, the base is crushed. Another 3-star. And this was our final base for this first part. So finishing with a 3-star, always good. And let's see the final results. And well, that way we finish our first part of the attacks. It looks like this now. Well, really two unfortunate 2-stars against 2 Town Hall 18s. One was the first attack, and I think that was a little unfair, because I'm not going to yap too much about it, but we had a minion that destroyed completely our king and used his ability way too early and nowhere. So we could have get much more value and much more for the king and for the spiky ball and earthquake boots. So I think that was unfair. And the other one, I think it was just a difficult base, and we have to get better. Yeah, that's it. But you know, very good performance overall, I think. We faced some very difficult bases, and let's hope the second part gives us something like this. And for now, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the second part, and hope your ranked leagues are going well as well. Yeah, I think we're finished for today. We did upgrade the rocket spear a little, so that helped a lot. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you on the next one.